Alright, this video is going to be a lot different. Y'all hang with me just a second, because what I'm fixing to share with y'all, I could go through it, any of y'all could go through it, or anything like that. Just trust me on this. We're going to get into some logging later on in the video, but just hang with me. Don't leave yet, okay? I promise this is a great deal I'm fixing to do. Alright, so y'all check this out. This is Dalton, and this is his mom, Amy. I'm in town right now. I just met them here at a hotel. Y'all are from outside of what's the town that y'all live in? Troy, Tennessee, a couple hours north of Memphis. So Dalton, you're 17, right?
Yes, sir.
17. And you've had leukemia and everything. How long have you been going to St. Jude now?
Since May, what was it, 20th? May 20th of 2016.
We started there, it was the 18th when we got there.
Yeah, 18th when we got there, started treatments on the 20th. Be done December 18th of this year.
So over 2 years.
2.5 year treatment plan for ALL.
Going once a week.
Every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday for treatments at St. Jude.
Yes, sir.
When it started, it was 8 weeks straight.
And Dalton ran across me 2 years ago when I did the excavator video, pulling the excavator out of the pond, digging it out. That was the first video you said you seen.
First video, so.
And you said you watched the videos a lot while you were getting treatments.
It's like what she told you. I mean, your videos, man, they helped me. They kept my mind off of it, just passing time. It helped me a lot. I really appreciate it.
All right, where are you at now? And I know your treatments are fixing to finish up, but as far as, is everything good? And, you know, the leukemia and stuff and everything?
Went in that May when they diagnosed me. At first they had trouble getting it in remission, and then what was it, around December sometime 16, I got in remission, and ever since then bone marrow's been clear and everything. So.
And you were in the Make-A-Wish thing,
yes, sir.
right?
Yep.
Your granddaddy, tell us what your granddaddy got you.
He was at the hospital one day, and he knew that I'd been wanting a 40-20 ever since I've been 4 years old. I mean, I had the 16th scale, and I wanted one.
40-20 John Deere now, y'all, okay?
And he was talking with the receptionist, and he said, he was just telling her, you know, what he wanted, because they're pretty good friends. And she didn't know what 40-20 looked like, so she looked one up online and printed a picture of it off. Well, the guy I bought my tractor from, Mr. Joey, after my granddad left and went for blood work, he come in the reception desk and checked in. And he saw that, looked down, saw that picture of that 40-20 sitting there, and he said, well, you got that there? And she said, well, a gentleman was in here a little while ago, and he wanted to buy one, and I didn't know what they looked like, so I printed a picture off. He said, well, I got one for sale. And so she gave Mr. Joey's number to my grandpa, and a little while later he called him, and he said, well, I'm glad you called me, because this afternoon he had people coming out to take a picture of it to put it on the auction site. He was fixing to go on auction, and for what I got it for, he cut the price out a little bit for me.
And then the Make-A-Wish come in.
Yes, sir.
They restored it for you, didn't they?
I got to Make-A-Wish. Now that was a funny business for a while, because you know they used to these 5- and 6-year-old kids wanting to go to Disney World and everything.
Yeah.
So when I told them I wanted a tractor restored, they sit back, scratch their heads for a little bit.
Well, I tell you what, I guarantee you, I got some people that watch my stuff. If you know anybody else like that and they're having problems and they want to get something like that done, you just hit me up and I can put it out there, and I guarantee you there would be somebody step up to the plate and get that taken care of, no question. So, Mom, you're the real hero in all this. I can't imagine what you've been through, you know, and everything.
It's been rough.
So, Mom, Amy, contacted me December the 2nd last year and told me a little bit. You ended up buying some stuff from me, and then you contacted me again this year in November. Wanted to bring Dalton down for a surprise visit. So that's what we're here for. So we're gonna take y'all along with us, and they're gonna stay here tonight. and then they're gonna spend the day with me tomorrow in the woods. And it's great because we just moved on a brand new job, big wood, and my loader's tore up right off the bat, so I gotta fix it in the morning right off the bat when we get there. So it's gonna be good. So we're gonna be right back. So Dalton, it's not a complete visit unless we go to Huck's. So
That's right.
we're headed to Huck's here. I took them out to Kiora just now, and so they're gonna get the Gold Key tour here.
John and Rose have been here. Mr. Larry, I'm sure, has been here. So.
Yeah, that's right. So there it is over there with all the green. Yeah, the old Pierre from Rodebeck brought him out here too. So it's a good place. She ate Huck's.
I ate it Huck's. That's one thing off the checklist.
He does have one. You want me to see if he'll meet you down
So
there?
now we're gonna go do something else. Y'all hang tight. I got the new blade hooked behind it there. I ran it. Well, that was in today's video right there.
Yeah, I saw where you ran down the driveway.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So
I thought it was kind of bad. I was like, he has to explain that to people that, like, you know, it's my first time. Like,
that's right.
take it easy.
That's right.
Well, that's pretty cool.
So you can get over. You can climb up on it if you want to. You can crank it up.
Put me some steps on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You can slide the seat back if you need to. You can grab that thing down there between your legs down there on the bottom and get there. You go.
Oh.
There you go. Now you can stretch out now. You can crank it up if you want to. You can get it from you can get them from the John Deere dealer. They got two versions of it. They got a cheaper version and then they got that nicer one right there.
I like that now.
Yeah, it's pretty handy.
I don't know if it's because I'll do it, but the school, FFA, I pulled a float with my tractor.
Oh, do you?
Put like a 3-point ball on it.
Uh-huh.
And then I pulled the float in the parade with it. I did last year, the first year I had it. When it was restored. And then I got to talk to them. I don't know if they want me to do it again this year. That right there is nice. You do all that turning with that dang 30-foot gooseneck.
That's right. This is the next morning. I've left a little bit earlier than I normally do because what I'm going to do is go to the hotel and get with Amy and Dalton, and then they're going to go with me to the woods. They're going to be there all day long with me today. And then, because I asked them yesterday, I said, what time y'all want to get on the road? Dalton said, we staying all day till y'all quit. I was like, okay, that'll work. So I don't know how well y'all can see us all right here, but they're in the car there. Y'all just follow me, okay? And I'm just gonna kind of go real easy. If we get separated, we shouldn't get separated, but we do. You just call me or something like that, or I'll wait on you, okay?
All right.
You don't, huh?
How fast you drive?
I usually do about 92 or 93.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's all. What you can handle you.
Be slow with
If you drive 35, you can't be a tater. I'm just saying.
it.
You can't be a tater if you drive 35, all right?
All right.
All right, let's go.
The track wagon looks funnier in person.
So we made it. Bet you didn't think we was ever going to get here, did you? We were zigging and zagging. And
Way back in there.
do you know how to route Mom on your phone to get back out of here? Maybe. Did you drop something on the ground over there?
Where's that green?
So we're gonna break you in right this morning, man. We gotta put this hose on here. Oh my goodness, here we go.
This is where we separate the men from the boys.
Yeah, I'm not a man though, I can tell you that right now, dude. I'm a popsicle right now. That's what I am. If you get cold now, you can get back in the truck.
I got plenty of other stuff in there to put on.
Yeah.
I thought, crap, we ain't gonna be out through.
No, we shouldn't. Let's stick this thing on here right quick. That's the easy end.
Yeah, the hard part is bending it.
Yes.
On that other one right there.
Yeah, that's right. Yep. I gotta watch them wires too. I'm gonna do that. Take this solenoid off. Don't have to worry about pulling the wire. Here we go. All right, baby. Grab, dang it. She's whipped now, dude. Well, the one thing about it is, I think this hose, it's going to end up being a little bit too long. I doubt my holes is going to line up in my cover. But, I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, there's some adjustmentation on it once we get it up there. Just the heads off right there.
Ground out here, y'all be cutting?
This one right here is a little over 100 acres right here. We got two jobs right here we're gonna cut. And like this, like I said, this is a little over 100. And I think there's another like a 30 or something right here, I believe. I think. That's the part when it's not fun to be a logger, man.
You sitting up in that cab throwing them logs around it, it's a little easier to justify it.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, it ain't no fun when it's right now. Alright, let's see if there's another bolts lined up now. That's the question. Bet you $100 they don't. Heck. Nope. Dang it. They needed that other line there. I'll pull this line off at lunch right there. And I'll move it. They needed that line to go by when they made it. That's what they needed. We may have to get that line remade again. Alright, I'm gonna crank it like it is. So got me and Dalton are in the cabin together. We're about to load my dad over here since he gets situated. So what do you think about all this so far, man?
Boy, yeah, the videos don't do it justice. But what it'll do. No,
it's crazy. Picking trees and throw around like toothpicks, right? Oh, man. Alright, so come on. Up here, you can ride with me. I'll load one more. One, two. You can see all that steam coming off that machine as it's warming up and starting to melt that ice off of it right there. It'll get that big tree though. As soon as he moves that top right there, then Chad will come on and make his turn and come on in there. feet tall. See, he's turned around backwards in the seat right now. You see that? He's got the seat completely turned around backwards. You can run that machine forward or backwards. You can spin the seat around and run it going forward or...
Controls just stay the same.
They swap. They swap. Yeah. So like when you spin around backwards, your left and right's left and right. See, that's one of the things that Tiger Cat killed John Deere on right there was when they did that. And
I knew where I watched the video and using the 748, all the controls over there using.
It's like, a lot of stuff over there. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that'd keep your 2 hands busy.
Yeah, because you just got 2 joysticks. 2 joysticks run that entire machine, steered everything, forward, reverse, the whole 9 yards is on those 2 joysticks in there. All the buttons and all that, rather than all them levers that I showed.
It's like they say in that 748, you'll be busier than a one-legged man in a butt kicking on that.
That's right. That's the heat. That's the heat from the log rubbing on it. But you see, you got these drive wheels, and that's a drive wheel, and that's the measuring wheel right there that does the measuring. He's got a saw up there and a saw down there, and that's another knife. But you see how big.
Yeah, I remember y'all replacing. I was like, well, that thing's just a chunk.
It's $6,000 for those 3 wheels right there. So that's a chunk of steel right there, man. That bar spread out just a little bit.
Just a little bit. I got one little spot right there. I'm finna catch it right there. The chain was running out of rail a while ago, but I didn't feel like getting down. I should have got down a while ago.
Well, that bar's got a good bit of wear on it, don't it?
A lot of wear, and I got 2 or 3 bends in it there too. And but yeah, it's got a lot of wear on it.
Yeah. Is it flared on this side too?
No, it generally don't flare on the back side. It only flares on the cutting side.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
It looked, that angle I was looking at, it looked like it had a flare right there, but it don't.
You replace this machine right now today, you're looking at probably $600,000+. That's one of the big reasons that you don't see people go this route like this here. You know, everybody would like to because it's very efficient, but it's just a lot of cost.
Yeah, profit coming in to cover.
This is more of a long-term investment. You can't buy this stuff and expect to get your money back in 3 or 4 years.
Pay for itself the next
right.
year.
You're looking at it years on down the road. You know, as Kevin says, 600 plus. I think the last price I had on these was right at 700 is like 680. It's what this machine, to replace this machine right here is like 680. I'm not sure what the loader would cost. It's probably 350 or higher or something like that, I would imagine. I think they told us on this one right here when we bought it, I think that head alone right there was like $180,000. Hey, while he's, well, nah, I ain't gonna let you do it while he's working on the head right there. I'll get you up in the cab where you can see the buttons and stuff.
A lot of computers and everything you're looking at.
Yeah, it's a Windows PC that's running this thing. It's got a hard drive in it now.
Yeah, it's unreal how much technology they got, even them tractors now.
Oh, no.
Push that.
The logging is way behind the farming though still, as far as the cabs and what the machines will do and all that. They're still way behind.
Yeah, on them. The hardest thing about farming now, you get on the end road, you gotta turn that steering wheel.
That's it.
You get her cranked back, get her up in gear, and push that auto steering, and it goes.
That's right.
Sit back and play on your phone, whatever you want to do.
Yep.
Definitely interesting there. But anyway, there you go, freeze, man.
Oh, rough tops in them, ain't they? You can walk up beside that undercarriage there and you see how tall that thing is just to climb up there to get in that.
Man, I'm steadily sinking in the ground on that one side.
Yeah. This is some of that old black dirt right here. It's probably got clay on up under it, but it's probably a few feet thick.
Now I don't know if I don't know if Clark might have possibly chipped this one, and we might be.
I doubt it. We probably have went through all the chip track. We should have now.
Well,
all those should have been cut.
If it wasn't that, then it's going to be where they may have had where they thinned and they had their loader set up in one of their.
That's a good possibility.
But,
good possibility.
A lot of black, a lot of black.
Well, you said the crack wagon looked a lot worse in person.
Then it looks funnier in person. I can get you from point A to point B. You can't say nothing about it.
That way, when we kill a deer off in that holler right there,
we got in there and get it right.
Right.
Got my other vehicles out from in here.
Yeah. That way he stays undercover too. See, you don't. You got 3 different vehicles. You know, you just
never know what I show.
Yeah, you just never know or anything.
There ain't no doubt to that. It won't look as bad if I ever get me a bumper put on front of it.
Yeah.
I got to get me a bumper.
Now don't do that. If you hit a deer or something.
Well, now the bumper I'm putting a cow catcher on. I'm gonna put something we can tear up.
If you hit something, you're gonna win.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. That's the goal. But I ain't putting no bumper.
Yeah. This ain't too bad here compared to that other one as far as the terrain goes. Yeah, don't forget that fuel cap.
Yeah. Lose a fuel cap one time out here, you'll never really end up with your life.
I think the things cost about 60. I think those things cost about $60 though. Yeah, they're pretty high. That's the reason why I set it over at the step so that when he climbed up, he was not going to miss it.
That's why I put it right there.
You've never been a skidder driver until you've lost a fuel cap. If you had never lost one, you're a
beginner.
Yeah, it's gonna happen sooner or later.
There ain't no doubt. And what was bad is that day when I backed up, I seen something go. I said, "Huh? I don't think that's a blowed line either." I peeked over it when I seen that cap. I was like, "Yeah, I done went too far out here. I know it ain't just happened to be laying up here." I looked all over it. Hey, you guys, you ain't gonna believe this. I lost the cap.
And you hope
4 years ago.
Yeah,
4 years ago, they still hold it. Now you might tear the muffler off of a dead gum process out there. You won't hear nothing about that. No.
But you lose the fuel cap.
But lose the fuel cap.
I still have people point that out to me that I smashed that muffler every now and then.
I mean,
I beat that.
Haul it to the scrap metal and they crush it, make it any worse than what he did.
Well, that tree slapped it about 15 times, man, before I could get it off of it. I mean, it just beat the crap out of it, man.
Oh God, it was funny. I ain't gonna lie, it was funny.
All you do, just grab the grease gun right there. There you go, and you got that trigger right there, or whatever. What you're gonna do is you're gonna put it on the grease zerk right there, and then just hold that trigger till it stops. Just hold it. All right, let off of it. All right, now we got this one right here. All right, mash and hold it. All right. We're kind of doing this backwards from what I normally do. All right, so now let me get this one right here. Hang on. All right, mash it. Okay. All right, now, you right-handed or left-handed?
Right.
You're right-handed?
Yes, sir.
All right, so put the grease, there you go. And grab that right there. All right, now put it on that grease zerk right there. It's in the middle in there. There you go. Push it till it snaps on. There you go. All right, now mash the button. All right. Come on around over here. I got one right there. There you go. And then there's one down there on the other end down there.
Right in here.
Right there. Mm-hmm. All right. Now there's one in there. You see it right there. Hang on. You got to go up with it. It's kind of hard to see. There you go. You see it right there? You push here, you can see this one. See how this one right here is, see how it's pointed? It's on a 90 right there. It's not straight.
Okay.
See? And there you go. Alright, now get this one right here. Alright, come back around on this other side over here. We got Well, here, get this one right here. There's one right there. Put it on that one. Those are the easy ones right there. I like those.
Yeah, I know about them hard greasers.
That's right.
My dang four-wheeler, I greased it, I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't ever, that dang Outlander, oh, it's a good four-wheeler.
We got Mom's over there. Mama is ready to log now. Mama's got the dress going on. There we go. I'm telling you, she got all of us beat out here. All right, we got one more. Let me see it right here, and I'm gonna get it on it, and then we're gonna hit this one twice. If I can reach up in there and get on it. All right, hit it till it. All right, now do it again. All right.
Said something about just that disc on one of your videos. When I don't know, I thought it was, I don't even remember.
Disc weighs 1,400 pounds. It's 60 inches in diameter, and it spins at 1,200 RPMs.
So it has a little bit that keeps it spinning, but just the sheer torque of it just keeps it.
Correct. Just the weight of it, and once it gets going, it don't take much oil to keep it going once it gets going. And so when you saw through the tree, it pulls it down some. Sometimes you can stall it all the way out. It's kind of like an automatic transmission, similar to that. Once you stall it out or it pulls it down, the pressure shoots back up on it, and it starts bringing it up, and then you'll see the pressure start dropping down to where it just gets a little bit to keep it going. And then you just cut through the tree. It's basically the centrifugal force, the inertia of that disc going, it just goes through. And I mean, even like that, that's probably about a 24-inch butt right there. It just cuts right through it, you know, just in a matter of just a split second, and it's over with. So yeah, that thing don't play right there. And these teeth, they got carbide. All that's carbide, silver soldered onto that tooth. That bolt goes through all the way through and threads in the center of it right there. And so if you chip these, see, like he's already chipped that one. There's rocks and stuff up here, and you can take them and you can flip them. So you got two cutters on this side over here too, so you can take that too.
Just use the inside and flip them.
Sometimes you'll chip the inside too while you're running it, like right there, but you can still flip them, and you'll still get a good decent cut out of it, you know, sometimes. But it's good when you got a fresh set on there, because man, it's just like having a razor sharp knife. That thing will just ease right through those trees, man. What you talking about? But it's $585,000 right there we're looking at.
I don't know if I've ever looked at that much money in one place.
Yeah. I had people ask me about, you know, on our other cutter we had a cylinder cover that went over it right there.
I noticed that.
But we don't need it on that one, because what they did is they took this line right here and they fixed the port on it where it's up under it. So now it's not sticking. Yeah, the other one was sticking straight out the side. And if a dead tree or anything broke and fell, it would hit it, knock that line off. Now it's a little bit better. I still wish they would guard that cylinder right there, because we have so much dead stuff here. But you can climb up here and climb up in the cab of that one too if you want to.
Well, I know there's a lot of stuff that goes on right here. I done saw the videos, I was like, whew.
There's two cameras on this machine too. You got a camera on the back there, that screen up there, up kind of on your right there.
Yeah,
you got a camera.
No visibility.
See, there's a camera right here, right, this black piece right here by the door right there. That's a camera, and it's pointing up at the top of the trees. And there's one looking out the back of it too, back there, where you can see what's behind you.
Yep, because you ain't going to see nothing back there.
No, and you're not going to see nothing out your right side either. if you're ever around an excavator or anything like this right here, you don't ever get on the right side because they can't see you unless they know you're there. Because you're completely blind on this right side.
Yeah, that boom.
Yep, that's right. I think there's a whole log up there laying on. Look over here. You see that tree? They slid off the top. See it laying there?
I didn't see that one up
Yeah. Come on, you want to climb up there?
there. How often y'all get up and clean it?
We don't open it much, but let's see here. I'm gonna try it. Let's see. Throw it off this side over here. There you go. There you go. See all that. That debris.
That radiator.
Yeah, that's the coolers right there. Yep,
They have fans that reverse and blow that crap out.
Yeah, they're on the inside right there, right on the inside. Y'all, I'm gonna show y'all something right here. Y'all see that pretty shiny thing right there? It looks like a good place to put your hand to grab to pull yourself up on here. Don't do it. That's the muffler right there. It's hot. I got everybody laughing. Mom's even.
They learned a valuable lesson today.
That's right. Yeah, Kevin got burnt the other day.
Oh yeah.
Hey, gummit.
All the way across.
Cold, I don't know if that thing will live.
Yeah, no. A little slow, ain't it?
That's pretty good. The meat looks like it's from a dog.
He probably put it up there where he put his hands and took it quick too.
It would be burned up if we did it up there where I just laid my hand a while ago. That's one of those how dumb are you moments, you know. I mean, I knew that was the exhaust pipe, but it looked like a really good place to put my hand to grab hold of. And
Go over it pretty quick.
yeah, as soon as my hand touched it, I felt it and I heard it both as it went to sizzling. Yeah.
You can only eat so many lunch bowls, cold sandwiches,
Yeah.
tuna fish.
Peanut butter jelly, yeah.
Yeah, when we go four-wheeler riding in the mountains, that's what you got limited. It's
Beanies.
most of the time you have veiny weenies and beanie weenies and Oats and Valley or Nature Valley Oats
granola
and honey
bars.
bar. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
I can't eat no.
vocalizer.
Yeah,
That's what he calls
she's tuning up
That's
right
right.
now.
Calls me
ain't
Tub
she?
Tub,
Yeah,
yep. That's what he calls me.
she's tuning up right now. So you got to spend a day logging today, right?
Yeah, that was something. I'm gonna tell you. I enjoyed that.
So you got you in the loader. You got to set in the processor to see that. We started off the morning with a busted hose right off the bat.
so,
And you got to see me
we-
struggle with that and put that on there. And a little bit chilly because I think it was 26 this morning when we got here.
Yeah.
And so you got to talk to Chad. You didn't ride in the scooter. That was
No,
you didn't
I got
ride.
to sit in it.
You got
I
to
did.
sit in the scooter, but you rode with Derek though in the new LX 830.
Yeah, that's pretty slick.
That was
That dude will get with the program. It ain't.
that thing don't nothing stop it,
No,
does
it
it?
didn't.
It's got some. That thing's got some power. Did y'all get on the hill a little bit?
Yeah,
where
we
it
got
showed?
on the hill and it was like rocking a few times. And he said, "Hold on a minute." He leveled it out. Cut another tree. I said, "All right."
And then you got to talk to my dad. I got that on video. The people couldn't. I know they couldn't hear anything that was being said, and that's kind of the way I wanted it. That was the point of it. I wanted them to see it,
Yeah.
but not necessarily hear it.
Yeah.
And that was cool, because there's a lot of times my dad don't talk to people and stuff. And I'll tell you, my brothers and them and my dad and Chad and everybody, they usually don't talk to people when they come out here. But I was very, very happy with that they did with y'all. And that was very cool.
Yeah, we just had a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much all of them.
You have any-
started talking right
Is there
off.
any highlight that you like better than anything else, or?
I mean, I guess if I'd say riding in that track cutter. I mean, 'cause
Yeah.
you don't realize it till you get in it, but I mean, you're right there. You're right there cutting the trees. They're falling on the cab. You can hear them smacking and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, you're right there. Oh, you can't get much closer without
Yeah.
getting hit. So.
So the deal was with this right here is this was a surprise visit for you. You didn't know anything about this until the night before last.
Yeah, till I had
Monday
to.
night.
Monday night, today's Wednesday. And Mom had contacted me and all that. We had worked everything out. And this was part of his deal, because his last treatment is coming up December 18th. So you wanted to surprise him with a visit down here to see me.
Right.
And appreciate y'all.
Well, I appreciate you, man. I'm telling you. This ain't something everybody gets to do, and it's meant a lot to me.
You're gonna go far in life. You got it figured out.
We hope so.
At 17.
Mhm.
You really do. You really do.
And we appreciate you doing it, though. Just
Ain't no problem.
taking the time with him because
This is simple for me to do.
it's
This
meant a lot
is
to him.
nothing. This is nothing. This is to be able to do this. I'm just appreciate y'all reaching out
Yeah.
to me and you know, wanting to line it up and all that stuff like that. But very cool deal. I learned a lot in the last 2 days.
Yeah. He's loved every minute of it.
I told them last night. Y'all have heard me say this in the videos, and I'll say it again now. In life, you only get what you give, and that's it. I mean, that's it. That is it.
That's true.
And so if I can, whatever I can give, that's what I'll give.
Put a smile on his face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's
pretty
important. Helped him
Yes.
through a lot with the videos when he was down at St. Jude.
cool. Yeah, because you've been around now over 2 years. And I know, I hope everybody hung around to see this video all the way through, because that's the biggest thing. If I start off a video sometimes and it's not exactly logging, keeping people's attention captured, you know.
Yeah.
And so I've done the intro, and I'm going to go back. I've actually done 2 intros, and I'm going to look at them and see, and if it's not what I want, because I'm trying to capture everybody to stay to hear this story
Yeah.
of Dalton's story and just his incredible outlook. Because what did you tell me last night? You said people tell you at the hospital up there at St. Jude that you have the best, you know, that you have, what is the best attitude or something like that.
No, I mean,
what
yeah,
do you
just,
tell? What do you tell them then?
just nurses and everybody at home, family will tell you, you know, oh, you got a good attitude. I couldn't do it, but I mean, when you're in it, you got to do it. I mean, you ain't got no choice. You, like I said, you can grab the bull by the horns and go with it. You 2.5 years, like I said, you can look at it with a attitude of, well, I'm just gonna be doom and gloom, or you take it and make the best out of it. I mean, it's what I chose to do. It makes it a whole lot easier.
And you've been stuck, poked, and prodded, and you've got a port in right
Yes.
now that they hook in.
Every week.
Yeah.
And
And
for you to charge my battery.
Well,
It's been good for me for y'all to come.
I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was great. It was great for me to come. This is, I'm telling you, it's been something.
He's an inspiration to a lot of people.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's obvious. That's obvious.
A lot of people.
So I know probably I didn't even talk to you about this or anything before, but you know, I see people see this right here and they're probably think, you know, they'd like to do something or anything. I guess probably the biggest thing anybody could ever do, it would be give to St.
Yes,
Jude.
give to St. Jude.
Give to St.
Yes.
Jude. They just had their marathon weekend coming up, or just had it, just past this past weekend, and so because they took care of y'all.
Yes.
I mean,
Taking
that's what
very good
they're
care of us. Yes.
that's what they're all about. So we're gonna wrap this video up right here. So Mom, we say we do the late shade. So what we're gonna do, y'all both got to do it together, okay?
All right.
And well, I'm gonna count to 3, and y'all both gotta do later takes. Now look, we gotta give it a little.
You got to give it a little pound.
Yeah, you gotta give it a little pound.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna sign off right here. We're gonna do it on 3. Ready? 1, 2.
Later,
Later,
taters.
taters.
Come on now, we gotta get. I'm gonna do it with y'all. All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Later, taters.
There we go.
I can't hold.
Yeah, I got my glasses on, man. My eyes are shot. Hardest video I've ever edited right here that y'all just watched. Just a lot of emotions. Just tough. I wish I could share with y'all everything that was said between us the whole time, and me and his mom talked privately in my truck there for a little while, and Amy is she's a tough lady. She's a very tough lady. Y'all will be seeing Dalton in the future, I promise you. Y'all will be seeing him. If I have to go up there, you know, I will. But tough. There's hardly anybody, you know, family-wise or anything that had never dealt with cancer in their, you know, like I said, family members or something like that. But just a tough deal. The longest video I've ever done too. Good grief, hard to put into words. So I've done said enough. I appreciate all of y'all. If you hung around to the end, watched the whole thing, I appreciate it. I'll do anything for anybody. It doesn't matter. Whatever it takes, whatever I got to do, I'll do it. So, we'll see y'all.